Hey guys, 36 weeks now. Baby is the size of a bunch of kale. We are at the midwife's office just waiting in the car. We're a little bit early for our appointment. So the kids are watching the what to expect, baby update. We have a couple minutes to kill. So this 36-week visit, actually, when you do home birth for my midwife, is typically the visit where they actually come to your house, they drop off the birth kit, and they do like tour of your home, that sort of thing. I'm actually going to the office because there's a conference that my midwife had to attend. The way of the weeks felt like it's just a roundabout situation, but she's dropping the birth kit off in a couple days, and I'm going to her office for the appointment. So thankfully I've birthed with her 2 other babies. She's seen my house. I know the layout, I know the kit, so it's not that big of a deal, but a little atypical, I guess. To be honest, I am anxiety filled right now. I have been. So I was sick last week, and I was sick for a good 2 to 3 days. And during that time, I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't getting my vitamins very well. I wasn't exercising. Like, I just wasn't doing all the things that you need to do to feel good. And then since then, I've just been kind of like out of a routine. I'm still like struggling to get all of my supplements. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting enough water probably. And I have been able to tell that like my mood, my energy, everything is just down, and I think anxiety is creeping in. So there's been a couple nights where I haven't slept very well. I'll get in more to those symptoms after our visit when I can do a better update. But basically, I have a neighbor who had preeclampsia at 34 weeks, gave birth to her son, NICU stuff all, and ever since then, I've been like very anxiety ridden about preeclampsia. I've never had any signs or symptoms of it. But as you get 36 weeks, like minor swelling, totally normal in pregnancy, and I feel like I'm at that point. So I'm noticing these small things that like are alarming me because I have it in the back of my head that I feel like I probably don't need to be worried about, but I just am. It's creeping in. So I'm excited to go and see what's going on today and give you all the update from there. Okay, back from the appointment. It went pretty well. I am measuring at 37.5 weeks, so I'm like a new 36, so it's a tad big, but I don't think anything too crazy to worry about. Baby's heartbeat was between 130 and 145, which kind of put me at ease just because, again, I've been having some anxiety, and baby's movements have changed over the last week. They were kind of starting to change in my last update, and then I feel like they've come to what they are now, which just, he has less room to move, and so it's just like a little bit different, which was causing me some anxiety. So I was glad there was still a strong heartbeat, and he was moving quite a bit when I was there. So they were like, oh, that's an active one, and I was like, really? He seems less active to me. And they were like, well, I mean, if it is a change for you, keep us updated. If you get worried, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So definitely they were reassuring about that, but also just hearing the heartbeat is still really good. Feeling his movements, like I've never had anything like where the kick counts aren't there. Like I've always been able to get at least 10 movements within the 20 minutes. So it's much lower than the hour or 2 that they say you need to get them in. So again, it's just the anxiety, I think, coming in, but it's still good to know and be reassured. Baby is head down still with his back on my right side. And then my blood pressure, which again, I told you earlier, I think, that I've been like preeclampsia and the anxiety has been in the back of my mind. And it really did not reassure me being there because my blood pressure was 138/80, which I think is actually under still the like, oh boy, 140, pressure mark, but it's like right there. And so I was like, oh gosh, this does not ease my anxiety at all. Like, especially because my normal is like 117 over 70 or so. So it seemed elevated to me. And they were like, honestly, right before we took your blood pressure, you were helping your kids figure out how to share nicely the dollhouse, and you were kind of up and down. So she gave me a blood pressure cuff to take home with me. And when I got home, I just like kind of sat there, did my own blood pressure, and it was back to 122/70. So much better. And now my anxiety for that is much relieved. Like, she looked at my legs, you know, and was like, no, that's not swelling. And by the way, it's not just like a gradual increase in swelling. It's a, you know, abnormal, like sudden increase in swelling, or the headaches, which I don't really have headaches. But basically I'm feeling better and I don't have as much anxiety anymore, which is really good. The one thing she did want me to do is increase vitamin D as we come to fall and have these gloomy days here, and definitely get back on my routine supplement from being sick, and up my magnesium probably, just to make sure that my constipation and that sort of thing keeps at bay. As for other updates than that, I will say, being sick, I mean, there's just not that many updates I can give you in the last week, but one is that I have noticed being in the kitchen, especially because I'm doubling meals a lot, so I'm in the kitchen a little bit longer, my lower back and my feet like are hurting. Like, definitely I go to bed tired and sore from that. So definitely I've noticed that. The movements, I am getting a little bit of heartburn, which I thought was like the start of acid reflux. And I was asking her today, I was like, what's the difference and how do you know which one it is? And after they explained it to me, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just having some heartburn. So she was like, yeah, they run out of room, everything shifts up, especially, you know, 37.5 is what I'm measuring, so everything is shifted up. Sometimes it just happens, very normal, but definitely a symptom. And then my back, it's sore, and it's just, I can tell again that I'm not doing my exercises because it is no bueno. I can't wait to go back to the chiropractor, and hopefully tomorrow I'm able to get back to some sort of routine and give myself the willpower to do that. So other than that, I still am having this like feeling that I'm gonna go a little bit earlier. I don't know what that means, 39 weeks, like what is early for me? I don't know. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if I go past due date like the last two have been. That will definitely throw me for a loop. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now, 36 weeks. I thought I'd go ahead and just pack my hospital bag. This is gonna be a little bit different than if, you know, there might be someone actually like having birth in a hospital, but remember, I am planning to have a home birth. So if I go to the hospital, I'm bringing the bare minimum, and it's for like, you know, a just in case type bag. So this is what I'm bringing. So I'll start here with toiletries. I have basically like a toothbrush and toothpaste, shampoo and conditioner, face wash and face lotion here. And then I have a brush with some hair ties and a hair clip, deodorant, and then I'm bringing 3 cosmetics. Like, honestly, I probably would not use this, but just in case, for some reason, I'm bringing a blush. This is a concealer, also foundation, like whatever stick, and then mascara. So just those 3 things, no brushes or appliances or applicators, whatever they're called, just those basic kind of needs. So I have all of that thrown into here. And the other thing that I'm gonna put in here, this is After Ease. This is a little tincture that I use after giving birth for the after pains that come after birth. I swear they get worse with each kid. So as number 4 is coming, I'm assuming that this is gonna be much needed, and the pains are gonna be the worst I've had yet. So definitely bringing this. I got an extra little bottle just in case I transfer, to make sure it's not forgotten, because that is how much I hate those after pains. Like, for me, those after pains are almost worse than contractions sometimes. So definitely bringing that. And then as for baby, I am bringing this little stack here. So I have in here a pacifier. Honestly, I don't know why I'm bringing this. Just in case. My babies have all been born with lip ties and tongue ties, so they do not take bottles well. They do not take binkies, but just on the off chance, I don't know. This I probably could leave out, but I'm bringing it. I'm also bringing 3 onesies. All of these have feety. It is going to be a little bit cold. I'm giving birth in November here. So I definitely wanted them all to have feet. Bringing 3 of them. 1 or all could be picture taking outfits if I wanted it to be. But bringing those. I'm also bringing him a little sweater to go home in because, again, it's going to be the cold season. So in case he needs that. I'm bringing a sleep sack with swaddle. This is a Halo sleep sack. And then I'm also bringing a little receiving blanket. This one is a copper pearl. It's so soft. Highly recommend these swaddles. But you never know. Burp cloth. Roll it in a car seat if he is tiny, just for warmth. If it's cold, you know, you never know what you might need this for. So bringing that as well. As for me, I am bringing 2 nightgowns, both of which button up. And that's specifically for nursing purposes. So I wanted them to be, you know, easy access. This is in Under the Stars. It was a Target brand, but it's so soft. I do love this one. I'm doing long sleeve. This one is a nightgown. And then I'm also bringing like a PJ set pants and long sleeve shirt. Christmas, because I'm supposed to give birth right a couple days after Thanksgiving, which means it'll be officially Christmas season. So why not get festive if I end up transferring to the hospital where I didn't want to be. I also am bringing 2 pairs of just my granny panty type style underwear, the ones I don't care if get ruined. I'm bringing 2 pairs of warm socks. I have 2 nursing bras here. I have the nursing bras that are like sleep-in type nursing bras, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like almost like a sports bra, and then they come across. They're just more comfortable to me. So obviously I want to be comfy in those first couple days. And then after that, I am bringing a comfortable lounge set to go home in. So this is a nursing shirt, and it is stretchy because I am still quite big after giving birth, as most of us are. So it's a nursing top, and it's stretchy and kind of like semi-maternity, I think, even. And then this is just a stretchy pair of black pants, like yoga pants, not tight, not leggings, just kind of stretchy, comfy. Other than that, the only things I am bringing, one are a long phone charger cord, just because you never know in the hospital where their outlets are going to be. So I bring a nice long one. I have my own water bottle. If they have one of the mugs with the bendy straws, I will probably use that. But if they just have the little cups, then I will use this. And I'll just have it just in case, because I really need water when I am in labor and when I am done giving birth, especially breastfeeding. Can't skip on that. I also have just a couple of snacks packed just in case, whether it's for me, whether it's for Dan. Just a protein bar and a fruit strip, a couple of each. And then I'm bringing waterproof sandals for the shower in case I need to go walk around somewhere, just slip-ons. I am using my Longchamp, my oversized one, to go to the hospital, use as my hospital bag. It's nice and big, fits a lot of things. I guess I should mention I have headphones in here just in case I want like a little playlist during labor, and I have some chapstick that just like lives in this bag, so I didn't need to like pack it per se. But I have both of those in here already, and I will just put the other stuff in here. Okay, so we'll zip this guy up and we are ready for the hospital. So that's what I'm bringing. I'm not bringing any special diapers or nursing pads. Like, my milk doesn't come in until day 2 or 3, like most people who's come in between day 2 and 5. So I don't need some of those things for the hospital. And yeah, that's what I'm bringing. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off with a bump shot as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box.